Whoa. Okay. A few people in the complex circuits question I asked there responded, and a few people asked the same question. So maybe you're coming across it somewhere. And the question was, if you're given, say, a total resistance, or maybe just information like this, where you're given, a voltage of a battery and current, and you don't know one of the resistors, how would you go backwards and solve for that? Also do it over there in parallel as well. You just got to follow the rules, basically. So if this is what you guys were talking about, so this situation would be like resistor 1, resistor 2, resistor 3, and you know that the battery has 12 volts, and you're trying to figure out what is this unknown resistor here. So first thing you would do is you want to know what is the total resistance. So you just do an Ohm's law. So V equals IR. Can we see that? Yeah. V equals IR. So if we got a 12-volt battery and current is half an amp, what would be resistance? So divide that over there. Resistance looks like the total would be 24 ohms. By the way, this is way easier to do. Well, not way easier to do in series. So the total resistance has to be 24 then, based on the push and the flow. Total resistance, again, 24. It's in series, so series rules say you add them up. So a formula would look something like, resistance total in series is R1 plus R2 plus R3. So in this case, we know that it's 24 equals, an unknown plus 4 plus 10. And just do a little quick math there, and to figure out R1's got to be, what is that? It's got to be 10. 24, 10, yeah. So it's got to be 10 ohms. Unknown. Parallel is just a little weird because of the reciprocal thing. So if you had an unknown R1, again, R1, R2, R3, but you're in parallel this time, if you were given similar information, same kind of steps, you would just say V equals IR first. So V equals IR. 12 equals 4.8 R. Divide by 4.8. 12 divided by 4.8, 2.5. So total resistance of this one has to be 2.5 ohms. So you just follow the same kind of idea over here. You just got to follow with the parallel formulas. What's the parallel formula? 1 over R total equals 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3, dot. So we know that 1 over 2.5, that's our total resistance, and that's where total resistance goes, equals 1 over unknown, right? Unknown plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 10. I would prefer do this personally with my calculator. So, 1 divided by something is, you could just say that's something x, x to the negative 1, or that's something to the negative 1. So we'd say, 2.5 x to the negative 1, subtract that over, minus 4 x to the negative 1, minus, subtract that over, minus 10 x to the negative 1 is some number. But I have some number equals 1 over what I truly want to know, so I got to flip it over again. So answer x to the negative 1, 20. Answer's got to be 20 ohms. So a 20 ohm resistor missing. Awesome. Good luck.